Hey everyone, welcome back to First Library. In this class, we will learn a very important concept, that is passing multiple inputs to reusable functions in automation testing with Python. Passing multiple inputs to reusable functions in automation testing with Python. This concept is heavily used in automation testing frameworks. So, uh, in real-time projects, values keep on changing. Okay. Usernames, passwords, search text, and test data are rarely fixed. If you go here, just open to one app and then you can show. Okay. So for suppose visa. Okay. So now if you want to go here, if you want to log in here, yeah, we have to use different kinds of mail address and mobile numbers, or anything. Not only for this one, but also for passwords. We user may have different kinds of users and usernames and passwords. So these usernames and passwords, email address, mobile numbers keep on changing for every user. Okay. So in order to pass different kinds of mobile numbers and emails and all, then we have to pass multiple inputs in within the same function. Multiple inputs, multiple input values in the same function. Okay. So that's why reusable functions with the dynamic inputs are important. Reusable functions with the dynamic inputs are important. Dynamic inputs in the sense different kinds of values changing, like passwords and usernames. Okay, so before proceeding into today's session, let's have an overview of what we have discussed in the last class. Then we can proceed to the today's session. So here in the last class we have discussed about functions and the return values in pytest. So functions are used to reuse the logic. Okay, functions are used to reuse the same kind of logic. We have to duplicating the code again and again. We can use the same kind of functions. So next, what code we have used is we have defined a function. The function name is called add numbers, and we have used parameters called a comma b. So a comma b will be added and written to the function. Okay. Next, test function. Next, we have defined these two functions. Okay, in the same code. First one is to addition for adding numbers. Next one is to testing for the testing purpose and validating the result. Okay, by using additions. Okay, now add numbers 2 comma 3, 2 comma 2 plus 3. So here we are returning a plus b. A plus b equal to 2 plus 3, that is equal to 5. If it is 5, then it is passed. Then otherwise it will fail. Okay. Return sends result back to caller and uses avoids code repetition, improves readability. If you want a detailed explanation about this class, previous class, then please watch our previous session. Okay. So let's jump into today's session. Today's session is about passing multiple inputs. Passing multiple inputs to reusable functions. Passing multiple inputs to reusable functions. Next, so here first I want to write the code, then I will explain the code. Later come to our running nodes. Okay, so for writing the code, I'm going to use the VS Code. So here, first of all, I am going to define a function name called add numbers. and the values are, parameters which I'm going to use is a comma b colon. Next here I'm going to return those values. Return a plus b. Okay. Next, the diff test multiple inputs. Test underscore multiple inputs. Test multiple inputs. Test we are going to test the multiple inputs. So and first in output I'm going to save in result one variable result one equal to add numbers, and the numbers will be two. Sorry. To come. Next, we are giving the multiple input sets. So second one will be result 2 equal to add numbers. If 10 comma 5, I'm going to give 10 comma 5. Next, here we are going to verify the given values. Set by using assertions result 1 equal to 5. Next, result 2. By using adjacents, we are going to validate the outputs. So 10 plus 5 equal to 15. If it's 15, then the test case will pass, otherwise fail. Now I'm going to save this one. I'm going to run, which see, add save the code in this folders. Now I'm going to open the command prompt and I'm going to run pytest. See, test case is passed. Why it was passed? Is because of, see, 2 plus 3 5, so passed, and 10 plus 5 15, so passed. So here I am going to explain. One second, just give me 1 second. See, first we use def add numbers a comma b. Okay, so here we are going to define the function. Next, next what we are going to what we have done is, yeah, so next add numbers. Here we had used add numbers, and a and b are called the parameters. See, a and b are called the parameters. Okay, the actual values will be provided when the function is called. Whenever the function is called, then the actual values will be provided. So return a plus b. Return a plus b means it is going to add a plus b values. Okay. The keyword return sends the result back to the place where the function was called. And this is very important because automation frameworks often return values that need to be validated later. So this is a very important function concept. Okay. This kind of concept will be mostly helpful in automation testing frameworks. Okay. Next, Here, result one. We are going to save the output in result one variable. Okay. So here I add numbers 2 comma 3. 2 comma 3 means A means A equal to 2, B equal to 3. See, so A plus B, A plus B. So A plus B equal to 5. Okay. Next, result 2. Here we are going to add 10 plus 5. So that is 15. A plus B, A 10 plus 5, 15. So if it is passed, then if it is correct, then the test case will become pass. Otherwise, it will fail. Okay. Next. So if I change anything, if it is not correct, then the test case will fail. See here. Now, instead of 15, I had given 13, right? Then let's see what will happen. First one is passed, okay. Second one is failed because 13 is not equal to 15. That's why it is failed. Okay. This is how it is going to validate the outputs. Okay. Next, how it will be helpful in real-time automation projects is we will give the different kinds of usernames and password. Users will give different kinds of usernames and password. So each username and password will be validated like this. Okay. But for uh, validating each username and password, we it requires more coding. Okay, each individual user have to. It requires individual coding for each user. Okay, instead of writing individual code, we can have we can give the multiple code, multiple usernames and password within the same function, within the same functions. Okay, that will be very helpful to validate the outputs. Okay. This is the concept. This concept is the foundation for Selenium automation, page object model, data-driven testing, and also for the framework development. So, if you are content, if you are content on this concept, then say automation frameworks and page object model, data-driven testing will become very easy. Okay, I hope you understood this. If you have any doubts, please comment below. And also, let's write the running notes for this concept. Okay, so I'm going to copy this in running notes as well. First, what points we need to discuss here is functions can accept multiple inputs. Next, next, same function can be reused. Can be reused with different values. Same function can be reused with different values. Next, this is the coding, right? The coding. So here, what points we need to discuss about coding is if we use it to define a function. Is use it to create a function. Next, A and B are parameters. A and B are parameters. Next, return will use it to store the values. On third important point we have to discuss here is asset. Asset validates expected results. Asset validates expected results. Okay. Benefits of this concept is so here first of all first is reusability. Second thing is less code duplication. Better maintenance. Next, better maintenance. Next, real-time usage is login methods. Next, fetch methods. Next, form submission. Form submission. Okay, that's form submissions. Okay, and the important thing here is that so only one point we need to remember, which is important. Dynamic inputs are widely used in automation frameworks. Dynamic inputs are widely used in automation frameworks. Okay. See, this is about our today's concept. So passing multiple inputs to reusable functions. So functions can accept multiple inputs. We can give multiple inputs to the functions. First thing. Second thing, same function can be used with the different values. We can give different values within the same function. And this is the code I had already explained. And benefits of this code is we can reuse, we can write the rest code, and it is used to maintenance. And real-time usage is you can use for login methods, search for methods, and also form submissions. Where we are going to, for suppose Google Forms, we have to submit, and we users can give different kinds of inputs, and they can submit their forms. Okay, and the important point here is that dynamic inputs are widely used in automation frameworks. Then we can inputs in the sense changing inputs. Okay. In automation frameworks, we used to change different kinds of values. Okay. This is very important concept. Okay. So here, have any doubts, drop them in the comments, and like, share, and subscribe, and keep learning. Thanks for watching. See you in next class.